alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with Rutgers head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Scarlet Knights ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. On the ground, it's Coleman. Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Michael Hawkins stepping to the right, and he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go up.
Could be an alley. The 40, inside the 30. The 10, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
They'll test the right side. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12 who's been kind of...
Holds it in on the left. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line.
I like the aggressive play call there on offense. You're taking a shot on 3rd and short. Maybe what you're thinking is, even if this is incomplete, we're going to stay on the field and we're going to go for it on 4th. But really nice route, beautiful throw. I don't know if the defense was expecting that, and they gave up a big one through the air.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Again, it's Raiola. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! Into the end zone for 6. Extra point here would tie the game. He stood tall in the pocket, held his ground, and delivered a strike despite taking that hit.
I'm impressed with this quarterback, boy. In the pocket like that, you've got all these bodies. Guys are trying to grab you. Guys are trying to shield your vision downfield. He knew he was going to get popped. He was able to stand in the pocket calmly and deliver a strike downfield.
Coming out with it, it's Robinson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Trying to get the edge on the toss. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
You see this a lot from offensive coordinators. Where are you weak? Where are you vulnerable? Where can I get an edge? And you see him try to get the ball in the perimeter early in the first quarter. Can I get outside the tackle boxes and have success?
And not only that, stretch them side to side, and it can pay off with your inside runs.
No doubt. Get them running sideline to side. Also get them a little tired.
Hawkins. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. They're working that left side. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Coleman. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is a type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum.
There's a crease. Inside the touchdown, West Virginia. Great job by the back on the option.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Got it set up on the outside. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Making side adjustments here. Here's Raiola to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. And the Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola on 3rd down. Lets it fly. Makes the grab on the shot. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence.
He tries to take the top off. Makes a deep grab. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Lewis. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Here's Raiola to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Raiola from the gun on 3rd down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Rutgers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. Right down the middle. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Hawkins. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a gap. It's Coleman. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Michael Hawkins fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with...
Breaks into the open. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussey. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that will be incomplete, man. Been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Carter. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. And the Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Scarlet Knights will have it 1st and 10. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield here.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
The penalty pushes the offense back for this second down. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. The sure hands, it's Fox. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Going for it all. He's got it inside the 25. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
And man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. And that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide open receiver.
Blue, 22. Freeze. Slug. Squid. Q. Rock. Level. Go.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man. Oh, the quick spin move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Scarlet Knights are threatening on 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Moving out to the right. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rutgers. Boy, we've got offenses just flat getting it done. I wonder how the defenses are going to counter all of this firepower.
They are too, Reese. They're wondering how they're going to counter this offense. As you see the explosion, it's so hard, so much speed, and such effort like that. Offense is just, they got the upper hand.
And the extra point is good. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gives it on the option. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hawkins. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Coleman's got it. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Mountaineers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Running inside, it's Coleman. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Michael Hawkins on the play action. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. Across the 25, he's got room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Rutgers takes its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Mountaineers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the back. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. And he's in. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. He wants to change this route. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Escapes the pressure going right. Finds his man. It's Mays. Gets it inside the 40. Brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Here we go. Ready. Sweep, sweep. Go, go.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going to try to get it himself. Plows through the defense. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defenses.
Return. Freeze, freeze. Slide, slide. Square, square, square. Hydro, hydro. Where did he go?
Wants to throw on third down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
Down. Ready. Ready. Ready, go.
They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback extends the play. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at Illinois taking on the number 11 team, the NC State Wolfpack. And it's the Illini keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing.
Trying to set the tone with the run. Turning it on! They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Looking to throw on first down. Steps away. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll try it again on second and 10. Makes the grab. It's Hale. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the first through the air. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Hauls it in. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Finds his man. It's Lewis. Spins away. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Scarlet Knights have it with a first and 10.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Sets up a second and 6. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Might be changing the route. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. They will score! Touchdown, State University of New Jersey! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the third. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Looking for room. It's James. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Hands it off. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Throwing Hawkins. Right down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
And the Mountaineers come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. That took nerves of steel to convert that 4th down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the 3rd quarter to create some momentum, help them go crazy, help them go nuts. But the offense does their job, quiets the crowd, gets the big 4th down conversion.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
That really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Again, it's Hawkins. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
It falls incomplete, and we'll change into the field to get things started back up. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to get behind the defense. And it goes through his hand. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And this offense continues to struggle to get this guy the football. He's one of their best players. Coming into this game, they knew he was a big key, but they just haven't been able to link up. They try another shot down the field to no avail. That's a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, looking to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Scarlet Knights want to pick up the tempo.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He might want another play. On the run, it's Lewis. Might have a chance. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense.
A shot toward the end zone. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
That is such a great play by that defender. And how many times on deep balls do we see PI? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding job.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lewis. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. The Scarlet Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to run, it's Carter. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at second and 13.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. This one's complete. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And the Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, he'll throw it. Buys a little extra time. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. He's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here down close in the red zone.
They'll run it on third and goal. Great job by this defense rising up, forcing a fourth down, and remember, a field goal does tie the game. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Now, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting the hole even open up, and they get the big 4th down stop.
Michael Hawkins makes the grab.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. He's looking deep. He's got it on the left. Finds a seam. Running inside the 20. He is in. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10.
Number 96, set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. He'll start this drive firing. He wants a big play here late. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Stepping to the right. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And, man, it can be dangerous when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stress your defense so bad. You better chase them. You got to keep running as hard as you can and try to get to him before he can throw that football, and especially square those shoulders up. Nice job by the defense continuing to pursue, even though he got outside the pocket.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.